Chair, for MOID students, usually when they're in the school, some of them would opt for boarding, some of them would opt for day school. For this school, for the MOID part, there was no boarding places for moderately intellectually disabled students. But now there will be 60 boarding places provisioned. My question is, for the EDB, for MOID students and for SID, severe intellectual disability students, what is the queue for boarding places and how long is the wait for boarding places? With these 60 new boarding places, what is the projected shortening of the queue? And more importantly, how does that shorten the waiting time? Thank you very much, Chair. For the waiting time for boarding places, for MOID, it is rather long. For September 2019, there are altogether 127 students waiting for MOID boarding places, and the waiting time is 1.4 years on average. After the completion of this project, we have not calculated the average waiting time, but we believe and project that it will alleviate Taipo and New Territories North boarding places waiting time. So Fernando Zheng's question was important, and that is how many of the boarding places will be open to students outside of Hong Chi Pine Hill School. So would this be 60 places offered to all the students and all of them coming from Pine Hill, or what would it be? So you have to answer Fernando Zheng's question later on. And also, we do not know how it helps with the waiting time, it being 1.4 years on average, as we heard. So if you have the figure, that would be good. If you have that information, please provide that. Now, as for the reprovisioning for Hong Chi Pine Hill School, because according to your description, the facilities are undersized and they are falling short of prevailing standards. And so we're happy to see extension and reprovisioning. My question for you is, how many more schools have this under prevailing standards facilities? Do you have any figures, please? And what are the plans for those? Chair, because of the schools for the intellectual disabled students, the completion dates are different for the different schools, so we do not have the data with us. But for those which fall below prevailing standards, we have interim measures such as extension, major renovation, emergency maintenance and renovation to improve on the campus situation. Chair, it seems that there is no data and there is no plan. So for special schools, I hope the EDB will look into the substandard campuses and schools and formulate a plan to step-by-step reprovision or to renovate these facilities. Yes, I'm sure the administration has heard your view.